Hola, hello everyone, hello. I actually enjoy the beautiful music, you know? The beautiful, sexy music, I like that, you know? It was very moving. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I'm also happy that there's a lot of people downstairs, I feel very bad because we left the line. You can try to first.
Tenía una fila muy larga, pero tuvimos que dejarla para venir al panel. Pero está muy emocionado de estar aquí y está muy contento.
I tried to take everybody from downstairs to be upstairs, but it was very complicated to keep the line and all these things. So I'm really sorry, guys. I want to be with everybody. I'm sorry.
Trató de subir a todos aquí, pero no se pudo. Está como muy limitado, pero espera que se la pasen bien y espera poder atender a todos como se lo merecen.
But now let's take this wonderful moment that we share con una familia. And we can talk about anything. If you have any questions, we can talk about anything. You can ask me anything you want, one-on-one. I can tell you some adventures from how what I've been through in these last 2 years, or what I've been through around the world, different countries, and.
Le pueden preguntar lo que quieran, cualquier duda que tengan. También va a estar contando varias de sus anécdotas. Tiene muchas historias de todos los países que ha visitado. Y en general a León siempre le pasan muchas cosas muy divertidas.
I am ¿cómo se llama?
Un imán.
Imán?
Imán.
Imán? In Italian it's calamita. Wow, it's a beautiful word, Imán. Imán. For chaotic, I don't know, people around the world. Like I attract like weird things happening around the world. You know, like I'm a generator of my life sometimes is like GTA RP. You know.
La verdad es que siempre le pasan muchas cosas. Él suele atraer muchas cosas muy caóticas y su vida es más o menos como Grand Theft Auto.
Like a bad mode, you know, But so first of all, for all of you that don't know me, my name is Leon CHiro. Leon CHiro, Leon CHiro, Chitos, como tú quieres. But as long as you smile and it brings you a smile to your faces, you can call me como tú quieres. My name is Leon CHiro. I'm a professional cosplayer and also a professional wrestler from Italy. I don't like saying this about me because it's not my Wikipedia we're talking about here, but I'm really happy for the fact that I visited 64 countries to understand how wonderful even more you are compared to the whole world in general. You know, I love you so much, guys. Mexico is one of my favorite places, and every time I had interviews and people is asking me, what is your favorite place to go, or what is the place that stayed in your heart, I always reply, mi corazón es mexicano.
León ha visitado más de 64 países, más de 100 convenciones y su convención favorita sigue siendo la mole. Su corazón le pertenece completamente a México.
I really wish, and every time I have la mole, for me, it's like a family reunion. It's not like a fan meeting, you know? And I feel that because I want to spend time with everybody, and every moment I cherish it so much. Because I see new cosplayers, and I remind myself when I started. It reminds my first steps, and I want to give my best to this community, and I want to always be there for everybody when they need, you know, as a big brother, not as a Leon CHiro, the professional. I don't care about it. Who cares? I don't care about numbers, you know. I'm here because por el corazón y alma, con todo mi corazón y alma. Thank you. You can vote me next year. You know, I will candidate for. You can trust me.
Él dice que pueden votar por él el siguiente año, pero es nada más de broma. León trata de pasar la mayor cantidad de tiempo con todos sus fans.
Familia.
Con su familia. Y la verdad es que disfruta mucho cada vez que lo pasan a visitar a la mesa.
In 2020, I was coming here for you, and unfortunately the airport told me that if you leave your city, you'll not come back. So I couldn't make it, unfortunately, and I really apologize from the bottom of my heart. The organization did such a wonderful job. He's amazing. His name is Ricardo. He's wonderful. Like he's, I don't know, un hermano. He's like a brother to me right now. We've been working like for 3 years together right now, and he's always helping me out. He's like Sorry, this is like about, it's a panel about Ricardo now, okay? So guys, if you tienen preguntas, do you want me to, I don't know, share some experiences, something that can help you out, something that can make you happy, or some questions you have? I'm here for you guys.
¿Alguien tiene alguna duda, algún comentario, algo que quieran saber de Leon o alguna historia?
Yes? Gracias.
Hi. ¿Qué fue lo que te llevó a meterte al cosplay? ¿Por qué llegaste a eso y hace cuánto que lo haces?
Oh, wow, that's a beautiful question. What brought you into cosplay?
Yeah.
I am a very passionate person. I'm Italian, okay? And I'm a very, very, very passionate artist for video games, especially because I love video games. Video games to me gave me so many emotions. It gives me so much motivation. Sometimes it was one of the reasons that I was happy also, because I was playing Final Fantasy X, I was playing my favorite video games, and I was doing art, I was drawing. But I wanted to pay tribute, and I wanted to say thank you to the people that create the game with my art. And I thought that my drawings were not enough. So since I was working as a model back in 2010, 11, I decided to do a modeling photo shooting, portraying a character that I love. And a friend of mine told me, let's cosplay. Cosplay. And I didn't know what cosplay was. And he brought me in a Comic-Con in Roma. And I was like, wow, I'm not alone anymore in this planet. Wow, like it's such a beautiful planet full of like wonderful people, wonderful colors. I don't have to hide anymore, you know? And yeah, first, translate first.
Bueno, Leon siempre ha sido una persona muy apasionada, él es italiano, como saben, le pone mucha pasión a todo lo que hace y a él le gustan demasiado los videojuegos, él vive por los videojuegos. Él estaba trabajando como modelo en 2011 y decidió, como una forma de agradecerle a los creadores de los juegos, pues representar el personaje que ellos habían creado. Entonces su amigo le dice, lo que tú quieres hacer se llama cosplay, y lo lleva a su primera convención en Roma, y ahí se da cuenta de que no está solo, de que hay un mundo de personas que viven por el cosplay y que les encanta hacerlo.
For all of you, for the people that follows me and know me for many years, you know that I always show strength, motivation, positivity. I always do my best for the community to be there for everybody and to share some beautiful stories, something that you can open on Instagram and you laugh. And you know, oh my God, Leon, you know, it's always like something that makes you laugh or something that brings you a smile or motivation, positivity, or like even like workout motivation, healthy motivation. That's why I live today. But I didn't know back then that being yourself can be so helpful for the people out there. Because I was hiding playing video games because I got bullied. They were not inviting me out because, you're 16, you're still playing Pokemon. And I was like hiding because they push you to hide, you know? I don't want to talk about bullyism or anything because we're talking about something wonderful in here, but from that moment you can overcome everything. By being yourself, by believing in who you are, by believing that out there people will appreciate for who you are. You don't have to change for the people, you don't have to change for the others. You understand? And that's what I understand with cosplay. The first time I made cosplay, I was like, wow, I'm literally like having blonde hair, wearing a wig, being in a costume, and people is like happy to see me. I was like, that's amazing. I never loved being myself so much. And that was a message that I kept bringing in the years with me, in my career.
Leon, cuando entra al mundo del cosplay, se da cuenta de que no está solo, de que puede ser quien es. Jugaba muchos videojuegos, le gusta mucho toda esa cultura y se burlaban de él, ¿no? Por ser ya una persona grande, 16, 17 años y estar obsesionado con Pokémon. Pero cuando entra al mundo del cosplay se da cuenta de que hay un mundo de personas que lo acompañan y que llevan la misma positividad que él lleva a todos lados.
And getting to work with Nintendo, Pokemon today, for me was like a big victory. Like playing Pokemon Go and from the first day, you know, and being proud of being the Pokemon master, you know, like playing Pokemon Unite and raging like League of Legends, you know, like it's crazy. The video games world is so beautiful and we have to be proud of who we are every day. We are artists, we are cosplayers, we are performers, you know. We have this event La Mole. You guys don't realize how lucky you are to have La Mole. We don't have La Mole in Italy. That's why I'm here, you know. I've been traveling for 18 hours, 19 hours to be here to see La Mole and to be here with you. We don't have La Mole in Italy. You're very lucky.
Él ha viajado ahorita, tomó un vuelo de 19 horas para poder estar en la mole. No hay la mole en Roma. y por eso viene aquí, porque extraña la sensación, extraña su familia y le encanta vivir lo que se vive aquí.
And yeah, that's what brought me to cosplay, and that's why I believe so much into cosplay. And the reason why I cosplay, just to reply to 360 to the question, is because for me cosplay is an excuse. Excuse? Can you say excuse? Una excusa. Una excusa para unir todo el mundo en una comunidad de anime, videojuegos y cosplay, where we don't have any differences, where we love the same anime, we're all sharing, compartimos todos anime, videojuegos. I want to bring people together, I want to bring cultures together, I want to travel and show to the world how beautiful, for example, Mexico is. That's why I make stories, that's why I'm here. I want to share the smiles, I want to share the people, I want to share everything. It's, for me, it's the most important thing. That's why I do cosplay, not to show myself, to show off myself. For the show. I don't know. Okay, alright. Not for, I'm sorry, not to show off myself, but to show how wonderful the people can be if they believe in this. Because when I started, nobody came to me and said, Leon, one day you will become an inspiration for the people out there, and you may travel around the world, you go to Mexico City, you'll have a lot of people in the line for you, and you'll be happy doing what you love. I would never believe that. But now I do, because I did it. So that's why every time I go to every single people out there and say, you can do it, you know? Just do it. Sorry, I didn't want to make a philosophical thing, but I just want to give you a smile. I'm sorry.
Para resumir, la razón por la que se metió al cosplay es para crear una comunidad unida.
Para resumir, plus ultra.
Para crear una comunidad unida alrededor de los animes, los videojuegos y todo ese tipo de cultura. Y le gusta que esté unido, que todas esas personas se sientan acompañadas, y para mostrarle al mundo lo que es esa comunidad y lo que son los lugares que visita, como México y otras partes del mundo.
Sí. Do you want me to translate what he said? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Yes.
Well, I got two. Is that okay?
Even three if you want.
First of all, I would like to know what would you say to a person that is doing cosplay that always has the is thinking, oh, nobody's gonna like my cosplays, people is gonna laugh at me. Everything.
That's the first question? Okay.
La pregunta es, ¿qué le dirías a una persona que apenas está empezando en el mundo del cosplay, que quiere evitar como comentarios del tipo, oh, tu cosplay está muy feo, tu cosplay no tiene suficiente empeño? ¿Qué le dirías a esa persona?
Cosplay is for everybody. For me, for you, for Ricardo, for everybody. Cosplay has no differences, it's for everybody. And when you do this for a passion, for a hobby, and you love doing this, it's not about who you are and how wonderful you are by portraying the character, but you give a tribute to the character and you share the love with all the community, the love for the character. So if I see another Ace cosplay today, I go there and I shake his hand and I hug him because we are both sharing the same passion for One Piece and Ace. Is that yo soy mejor? No, tú no, no bueno? No. No. We're all beautiful the way we are, and we are all making this community juntos, you know, together, by cosplaying the same things, even the same characters, anime. And also I want to add something with translate first.
En el mundo del cosplay no hay diferencias, cualquiera puede hacer cosplay. Cualquier persona que tenga una pasión o que se sienta apasionado por algún personaje o por alguna serie puede rendirle tributo a su personaje. Y en el cosplay no se trata de quién es el más guapo o quién tiene el mejor disfraz. El cosplay se trata de quién le pone más pasión pues al mundo del cosplay.
Exactamente. And you said beautiful words. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're so inspirational. Sorry guys, that's me. So about cosplay, that's a very a big message I go around, because everybody that wants to start cosplay, they don't realize how beautiful this world is. If just make an example, okay? How many people knew me before today's conference? Okay, cool. Okay, medium, see? Okay, more than half, it's good. Because you know me for what I did in the past. But if I wouldn't have done the choices I did, I wouldn't be here. You know, I wouldn't give you my message, I wouldn't give you my smile, I wouldn't give you my experience, I wouldn't give you like my words, you know? And it's the same things, like you never have to retrieve yourself by not believing enough in yourself or doing something, because when you do that, you will be amazed of how many wonderful things you can do by believing, you know, by doing that. You know, I did a cosplay, cool, it doesn't matter if it's good or not, but I met two new friends. How many people have met their best friends or their girlfriends thanks to cosplay? How many?
¿Cuántas personas han conocido algún amigo o alguna novia o novio con el cosplay?
You wouldn't meet these wonderful people outside because we are all wonderful community, you know, we share this, you know, we're weeks, you know? And that's what I always say to everybody who wants to start. You don't have to stop yourself from starting because you will be amazed of how many wonderful things can happen to you. Like, go for it, go out there, show who you are, smile more, believe in yourself. You know, life is not about who's the best, life is about your experience, the way you make it. And about the cosplay, one last thing I want to say is, all the cosplays are different, just like the actors. How many Jokers we have? Many Jokers. Do you like Jared Leto? Sí, no, adoro. No sé. Do you like Joaquin Phoenix? Sí. It's different Jokers, you know, but in the same time, they're interpreting Joker. That's the same as cosplay, you know? You interpret your cosplay, your character, in a different way, and it's like acting. There you go. We're all different and beautiful in different ways.
En el cosplay lo que importa en realidad es la variedad. Como varias personas pueden interpretar un personaje y darle su propio toque y inyectar un poco de su propia pasión en cada personaje. Y eso es lo que hace el mundo del cosplay un lugar muy bonito, un lugar donde te puedas sentir en comunidad. Al final del día, como dice León, todos somos ñoños y todos disfrutamos pues ser parte de esta comunidad.
Are you guys having fun? You good?
¿Se están divirtiendo? ¿Todo
Sí.
bien?
Un poquito cansado por hoy? ¿Cansado? ¿Un poquito? ¿Cansado? Are you tired a little bit for today? You better be, because it's la mole. If you're not tired, it means you didn't do enough. Go out there and go shopping. It's okay. Not now, after the panel. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, question. Do you have a second question? Yes.
Well, I always like to ask you this. Why do you wrestle? Because I'm a big fan and I want to know who inspired you, why, and your favorite companies, all of that stuff.
Okay, so what's your name, sorry? Chris. So my new friend Chris here from our family. Hi Chris! Plus ultra. So he asked me.
Lo que quiero preguntar, Chris, es por qué León acaba de entrar a la lucha libre, qué lo inspiró a llegar a ese mundo y qué es lo que lo mantiene ahí.
Okay, so I always loved lucha libre. I always loved wrestling, but I've always been a big fan. You know, watching, admiring. When I was a kid, I was like 16. Do you remember I told you about bullying, right? When I was hiding and playing video games in school, you know? I love wrestling. Wrestling gave me strength. You know, lucha libre, the historia that lucha libre was telling me, was about you can overcome any odds, you know? And even though I know that it was staged, some storylines and everything, I know that the athleticism and the stories that they were telling are reliable to real life today. So for me, wrestling has always meant a fight against bullyism, and wonderful entertainment, and like an anime, you know? You see Dave Bautista, adoro Dave Bautista, my favorite, you know? Because he gave me strength in the way he was portraying his character as wrestler.
Cuando León era chico y le hacían burla por jugar videojuegos o ver anime, la lucha libre es lo que lo mantuvo a flote. Él cree que en la lucha libre hay como cierta fuerza, te da la fuerza de poder superar los obstáculos. Siempre la lucha libre se trata de superar obstáculos y siempre lo ha inspirado mucho a seguir adelante y así. Dave Bautista es una de sus más grandes inspiraciones y es lo que siempre lo ha inspirado a seguir adelante. Lo atléticos que son y las historias que cuentan.
And why did I start wrestling? Because I was a guest in a big Comic Con in South Africa in 2019, and the flying company that actually failed made a mistake, and they wrong my nationality on the passport. So technically the passport doesn't go through if your nationality doesn't correspond with the ID, okay? But they embarked me as an African citizen with Italian passport. And When I arrived, after 13 hours of flight, you're like, why are you telling me this story? I'm telling you this story for a reason. I was really looking forward to going in South Africa because for me it was like a moment, a huge event, big event. I've never been there, Johannesburg, beautiful community. I wanted to give my best to this community because they deserve the best. So I was like, I gotta be there, I gotta go there. I can't wait to be there and give my 1000%, you know me. But they blocked me in the airport for the error that the airline made. But after the flight, so 13 hours, I got like hold for 3 hours and they sent me back to Italy.
La razón por la que él entró a la lucha libre es...
No, not yet. But I was like just saying this story because it's related to the lucha libre.
La historia de cómo empieza la lucha libre, primero va un poco de contexto. Él tenía una convención en Sudáfrica en 2019, estaba muy emocionado, un evento muy grande como la mole, pero hubo un error. La aerolínea hizo un error y marcaron a Leon como un ciudadano de Sudáfrica con pasaporte italiano. Entonces cuando llega, pues obviamente hay un error en el papeleo y terminan, después de 13 horas de vuelo, terminan regresando a Italia de todos modos.
I cried.
Lloró.
A lot. I was tired, but I was ready to fly back with a right thing, you know, and do another 13 hours of flight just to go there. You know, so I spent a week on the flight. Because I love my job and I love this. But they didn't let me fly again because they said you have a ban in the country for 5 days. So I had to cancel the event because I couldn't go. So imagine contacting the organizer and saying, hey, the airline registered me as South African citizen, I can come. Like, it's crazy, but they checked and it was true, and unfortunately I couldn't make it. So you say, why are you telling me this story? Who cares, right? Who cares? Who cares? No? No importa? No importa? Because I was really sad. I don't want to say depressed, but I was really sad. I was really sad, not for the money I lost, but for the people I wanted to meet. Because I was looking for that event for many months. And it's hard for me. It's hard for me because I love my job. And in that moment I said, you know what, I don't want to let this negativity take over. I don't want to let this moment take over and remember this weekend as a shitty event. Sorry for the bad word. But this week, I'm starting Lucha Libre. This week I am transforming this stupid weekend that I just realized sometimes you do everything correctly, but it's not your fault, you can't do anything. It's out of control. Life is unfair sometimes. But it's about you to make the best out of it. If something bad happens, you say, YOLO! I have many other reasons to be happy, you know? Something bad happened, YOLO! I have many other reasons to be loved and to love more. Sometimes we forget that. We forget how lucky we are to be here after the 2 years we spent. We forget how lucky we are to be loved, to have families, to share cosplay community in 2022, you know? Sorry, it's a very long reply, I'm sorry, I just love talking with you guys, it's very intense, I'm sorry, but that's why I started to wrestle, because I want to transfer something extremely negative to me that made me hurt, to tell to the world this story. Because somehow, out there, it might happen to you, that one day, in your wonderful life, it can happen that something little bad can happen. But if you let yourself down, you let that opportunity go away from your life. If I wouldn't have started training, I wouldn't have this today. And no, this is not a promo, this is the truth. That's my belt. I'm Italian champion, and I'm SIW Genesis champion, and I'm so damn proud of being that. I represent my country. This belt represents this message. Overcome everything. In the moment when you see everything dark, you take everything under control and you show to the world, to yourself, to people that believes in you, that you are beyond that. And you transform something negative into something wonderful. And shiny. It's beautiful. And blue, like me, under the wing. Sorry, I love you.
Muchos se preguntarán, esa historia, ¿cómo se conecta con cómo iniciaste la lucha libre? Para León ese fue un momento muy bajo, se sentía muy mal, pero él no quería que un mal momento le fuera a arruinar el fin de semana. Entonces decidió, ¿sabes qué? Hoy voy a empezar a entrenar lucha libre, no voy a dejar que un mal momento me arruine esto, y así es como empezó, porque un mal momento no tiene que quedarse para siempre, siempre hay que buscar lo positivo, y siempre hay que tratar de cambiar los momentos negativos en algo maravilloso. En este caso, ahora Leon es campeón de lucha libre en Roma, Italia, y bueno, obviamente tiene su cinturón para poder presumirlo.
Undefeated.
Y sin haber sido derrotado jamás.
Invicto, invicto. Invicto, I like it. Such a great word, invicto. Adoro. By the way, I would love to talk more about wrestling and lucha libre, and I'm really proud to tell you that I'm in contact with CMLL. And who knows, maybe in the future you might see me fighting in the arena, you might see fighting, I don't know, maybe in La Mole. You might see me performing for you guys, and that will be a very, very big honor for me.
Él espera que, bueno, que sus pasos en la lucha libre continúen y espera que pronto lo puedan ver, ya sea en el Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre o quizás peleando aquí en La Mole, uno nunca sabe.
And I don't want to sound exaggerated, but by sharing this story with you, you are part of this belt right now, and you have to escape. And I will take you with me everywhere.
Al compartirles esta historia, ahora son cómplices de esto y ahora se los tiene que llevar consigo.
So every time I raise this belt, I will think of you too.
Cada vez que levante su cinturón va a pensar en ustedes.
And next week I have to defend the title. Once again, I have to go back in my country and defend it.
La siguiente semana todavía tiene que defender su título en su país.
And to be cheesy, or mozzarella, you know, like Italian, it doesn't matter if I have the belt or not. As long as I have you, I'm always the. I always win. Cheesy. I'm kidding. It's like, this guy's crazy. Like,
Siendo un poco cursis, el cinturón no importa. Lo que importa es que ustedes estén aquí, que nos estén acompañando y que puedan pasar estos momentos con Leon. Eso es lo importante.
I don't want to lose it. But no, seriously, for me, the most important thing today is that my stories give you a 0.0001 of motivation in something and give you a smile. If I did it, I can go happy to sleep. I mean, not now. In 8 hours when I finish downstairs, but not now. But yeah, I am happy to be here with you guys. And never see me, please do me a favor. Never see me as Leon on social. See me as Leon the Aniki. Leon like big brother. Leon hermano, familia. Okay? Because that's why I'm here.
Leon es muy feliz de estar aquí. Mientras él pueda hacer que uno de ustedes se sienta un 0.000% más motivado, él se va contento. Se va a dormir contento si ustedes se sienten mejor de verlo. Y no quiere que lo pongan en un pedestal, no quiere que lo traten como alguien famoso, quiere que lo traten como un amigo, como parte de su familia, como un hermano.
And don't forget, it doesn't matter how many followers you have, guys. You have the power to give a smile to a lot of people, no matter how many followers, no matter who you are on social media. It's you making the difference, not social media.
No importa cuántos seguidores tengas en las redes sociales, lo que importa es que puedas poner una sonrisa en la cara de la gente.
That's why I wanted to do this panel, because I love talking with you guys and I love sharing part of me with you and knowing each other better, you know? Like, sometimes you see only social media, you don't get to talk with the person, so I want to talk with you.
Por eso quería hacer este panel, para que lo pudieran conocer un poco mejor y vean que no todos son las redes sociales, puedan ver que es una persona normal y puedan convivir con él un poco más de cerca.
Any questions?
Preguntas, comentarios.
Wow, guys, slow down. Guys, slow down, please, okay? Okay, thank you. Oh, she was first. Too many hands. I'm kidding, guys, I love you.
Gracias. ¿Habría una posibilidad de ver alguna de tus actuaciones como luchador en Italia? No sé, por parte de alguna página de internet o algo para que pues también estemos en sincronía con ese tipo de cosas.
Yes, you can go on, the promotion is called SIW Wrestling in Italy, and it's on YouTube. They upload sometimes highlights, full matches, not everything, of course, because we want to keep everything for the pay-per-views and for the live shows. But I will have a talk with them, and I will do my best to update my Pro Wrestling Lucha Libre account, because I have a Leon CHiro _PW, which is for Facebook Pro Wrestling, and it's an account dedicated only to Lucha Libre and wrestling that I dedicated. Like, it's the first time I dedicate an account to a passion or to a job, which is a job too. And yeah, you can see it there. I will share it.
Hay una página en YouTube que es la página de los organizadores llamada SIW, donde pueden encontrar highlights de las peleas, algunas peleas completas. Obviamente no está todo porque hay que guardar ciertas cosas como para la televisión y así, pero pueden encontrar muchas de sus cosas. Además de su cuenta especializada en lucha libre, que es Leon CHiro_PW.
Okay. BW. Understood? Good. Questions? Yes, we have the last question.
Yeah. I have many questions.
Sorry, too many hands, I didn't see them.
Don't worry. ¿En algún momento te intentaron desmotivar de hacer cosplay?
Did someone ever told you that you weren't good enough for cosplay?
Of course. Yes,
How
every
did
day.
you handle with that?
Every day. How do I do that? Like how do
How do you handle with that? In my case, my mother said that I can do cosplays.
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
If I want to walk there and you make all the noise ever, are you stopping me from walking or not? Think about it. People make noise. If you love what you do and you have people believing in you and you believe in these people, you go straight there and you know who you are, you know what you do, and you need to believe in yourself. Whatever goes around can stop you to go there because you need to go there. It's metaphoric, okay? It's like an example. I want to go there, somebody calls me or somebody insults me, I stop, I insult him back. I go there, I lose my achievement, you know? And you lose it in the years without even realizing that. Just because you pay too much attention to the things that are futile, you know? So if you go there and you be yourself, you realize that you don't only walk there and you get there, you walk there with all the people around you because they love you. Claro? No?
Cuando tienes dificultades cuando tienes dificultades en el camino, la gente siempre te va a decir cosas, la gente siempre habla, siempre está haciendo mucho ruido, pero si tú tienes gente que confía en ti y tú sabes quién eres, tú puedes hacerlo. Como ponía el ejemplo, si tú quieres caminar hacia allá, nadie te puede detener más que tú mismo, tú solo tienes que seguir y demostrarte a ti que tú puedes.
Wow, that was fast. Claro, good. Did you understand? Claro, okay, perfect. So that's why I'm here, because by believing in myself, by doing what I love doing, and by being me, without paying attention to the people, you have to acknowledge the fact that you cannot be the protagonist in everybody's stories, really. You will always be the villain in somebody's stories. It's the rules, you know? For example, you have the job of your dreams, okay? How many of you love your job? You love your job? Only you? You love your job? Okay. I want to make an example. What's your name, sweetie? Jovia? Okay, that's a beautiful name. So, you have your dream job, you love your job. Just by having this job, some people might be against the fact that you have this job because they want that job. But you did nothing wrong because you're just living your life, right?
Yeah,
Right? So sometimes you cannot be the protagonist in everybody's stories. If you sit here, it means that someone else is not sitting here in this time. Which means that you cannot be the protagonist in everybody's story. You know what I mean? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So sometimes you realize that I'm okay if people doesn't like what I do. It's okay. It's part of the job. If everybody would like everything I do, it would be boring, you know? There wouldn't be contrast. You wouldn't understand the meaning of a compliment because you have only compliments, right? Does it make any sense? It's just my way to think. It's just my way to see the things, you know, to see them in a different perspective and live them in the best way. And thank for every critique I receive. Thank for every compliment, for every insult, for everything, because it's an attention. You are creating an art, and art can be. Oh my God! I'm gonna make the Justin Bieber example. How many people hate the Justin Bieber in my country? Why? Mosaic, right? He's just doing his life. He's singing his baby songs, you know, like, it's cool, you know, he's doing nothing wrong. Why do you hate him? Did he do something wrong to you? No. But he's hated. Because he's having success. Success means also attracting this. It's part of the job. But don't forget that you are undefeatable. You are a solid rock. If you believe really in yourself, like Amina would say, believe in the me that believes in you, you know, you can go everywhere. You can do everything. It's insane. life is wonderful because you want to make it wonderful.
Cuando tienes éxito, hay muchas cosas como que se te van a poner en el camino, sobre todo personas que van a querer bajarte de ahí. Cuando tú tienes éxito, hay personas que van a estar celosas y esas personas van a tratar de detenerte. Pero no importa porque tú deberías de estar hecho de roca, deberías de ser inamovible y deberías de creer en ti.
Do you know why I never fall? Do you know why I always fight? Do you know why I always stay proud, smile, strong, fit, healthy? Do you know why?
¿Saben por qué él se mantiene fuerte? ¿Por qué se mantiene sano? ¿Por qué se mantiene activo? ¿Por qué se mantiene aquí?
Because I have no reason to be sad with you guys. I have no reason to be sad in my life when I have so much beautiful community. So many people supporting, so many people loving what you do, so many people taking you as inspiration. Why should I be sad? It doesn't matter. Like I drive the car, somebody insults me for no reason. I've been to Tulum. I drove in Tulum. Adoro. Insane experience. I love it. But it doesn't matter. I drive to my destination. I love it. It doesn't change who I am, how I drive. I just go.
Nada de eso le afecta porque los tiene a ustedes que lo apoyan y cualquier persona como que lo insulta o que le dice algo, no importa, porque ese tipo de personas no importan, lo que importa son las personas que te apoyan. Hace poco estuve en Tulum, estuvo manejando y lo insultaron varias veces, pero nada de eso le importa porque al final del día pudo llegar a donde tenía que llegar y pudo disfrutar un gran momento.
Next week I go to La Mole. Why you insult me? Insult me. You're jealous because I go to La Mole. And he was like, I'm just kidding. But yeah, for example, I want to be happy in La Mole. Why should I let somebody ruin my happiness? I want to give you my best. I want to be at my best. So,
Él siempre quiere darle lo mejor de sí mismo. Siempre quiere que la pasen lo mejor que puedan con él y siempre quiere que La Mole sea un gran evento.
By the way, guys, I apologize from the deep of my heart if this is too serious. I didn't want this to be serious, but I hope this gives you the motivation and I don't know, ask me anything. Feel free to ask. The reason why I don't talk about my career, Leon, you did this for Square Enix, you be stuff sticker, about million followers. I don't care. I'm here to talk about what you want to know. I'm here to know you guys. I'm here to share something from my life, that can be helpful to you, I'm here to flex though. I mean, a bit. I'm just kidding. Yes? Objection. Guys, do you understand my sarcasm, right? Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm not a bad person. I'm sorry.
Well, I actually really like cosplay. It's a thing I'd like to develop more.
Closer to the mic.
Yeah, sorry. Well, yeah, I actually really like cosplay. I like doing it a lot. But I'm very shy. It's not the other people, it's me. It's always me. It's that I can't do it, not because he told me I can't. It's just my subconscious telling me, you're too fat, you're too tall, you're too, I don't know. And that's stopped me from some things in my life before, but I don't want it to stop here.
Okay. So, for example, sometimes you don't like what you do, and you are not satisfied and you don't do it anymore, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Not because of the others, but because of what he... Okay, I can translate.
La pregunta es, ¿cómo le haces cuando no son las demás personas las que te detienen, sino que eres tú mismo, tu subconsciente, que te dice, eres muy alto, eres muy grande, no lo vas a lograr? ¿Qué haces para poder luchar contra esa voz interna?
Well, if that helps you as well, I feel a very self-confident person, but sometimes I also have my moments that I don't like how I look, I don't like how my cosplays are. I am very, very mean with myself. I feel you. I am terrible with myself. I punch myself. No, not punch. Wow, that's a good fight. Get up versus Leon CHiro. Main event, the WrestleMania. Just kidding. No, but seriously, I didn't want to make jokes about something serious, but I'm really happy that we're talking about all these wonderful subjects because, it's different. It's more intense, I hope it's motivational as well. What can I say is, it's all about time. You need time. You need time to give yourself a reason or reasons to do what you do at your best. For example, today I want to do the best of my job because I want to impress my boss, okay? And I want to have a raise, okay? It's fair, you know? So you think, okay, so if I am in a better shape or if I smile more, this will influence my job. So you just added un porqué, okay? Una motivación, you know, for you. So by doing this, you can do it with your friends, you can do it with a girl you like, that you want to date, but probably, I don't know, she doesn't look at you as you want her to look at you. So then, work on yourself and show her who the hell you are. Make her smile, you know, be there for her, or try to be respectful, try to be a friend for her, try to be more open, you know, it's for yourself. It takes time. But you have to add in your life el porqué. Motivations. Like for example, I said before, the reason why I live is because I love bringing together people. I love sharing my stories to give motivation to the people because it's something I never had. And one day, this is intense. I want to be a father of a wonderful kids because I never had a father, you know? So that's also a reason, okay? Living your life at your best to be the best person for your kids. I know this is intense, okay? But it's just to make an example, you know, about me that can help you. So live your life, add your motivations and priorities, and don't forget that you got this, because you are unique the way you are, for real.
La desmotivación le puede pasar a cualquiera, le pasa a él también. Tampoco le gustan sus cosplays, no le gusta cómo se ve, pero siempre tienes que tener en mente el por qué haces las cosas, y qué es lo que te inspira a hacer las cosas, qué es lo que te lleva a hacer las cosas. Y esto aplica para cualquier cosa, para el cosplay, para el trabajo. Si te gusta alguna persona, tienes que tomarte un tiempo, buscar tu motivación y siempre tenerla en la cabeza, siempre recordar qué es lo que te está llevando hasta ese punto. En algún momento a Leon le gustaría tener hijos, y también piensa en lo que yo quiero hacer en este momento me va a ayudar en el futuro a alcanzar las metas que yo quiero. Y esa es la motivación que él encuentra en las cosas y en lo que él hace.
And one last thing, if I can I? Make yourself of tomorrow proud of yourself yesterday. I love that. I love thinking that, oh my god, what have I done in La Mole 3 years ago? Crazy! That was amazing. I'm proud of myself of yesterday, you know? And I want to make myself proud of tomorrow by working hard, you know? So don't forget how important you are, you know? Never forget. Sometimes it can get very bad, it can get dark, but don't forget that it's all about you, always. You take your time for yourself, you create, if you don't have the motivation, you create it, and then you live the best out of it.
Siempre hay que tener en cuenta que siempre va a haber momentos oscuros, pero para eso está la motivación, para que encuentres la fuerza para seguir adelante y que puedas continuar con tu camino.
Gracias. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. I'm shy. Sorry. You make me blush. Thank you. Yes.
First of all, I don't know if you're real or not, but I always see you in the photos. She showed me the first time your Dio cosplay. I really loved it, and I always wanted to ask to you, well, to any cosplayer and to any famous person, what does it feel like to handle with such pressure of being like a symbol to other people? Because I myself I want to be a symbol for other generations, for future generations. I don't know how to start. I've been practicing since I was 16. I don't know how to start, and it makes me angry. So how do you handle the pressure of being somebody's idol, and how can you start being someone's idol?
Wow, such a beautiful question. Wow, I haven't studied for this one. I copied. No, I'm just kidding.
La pregunta es, ¿cómo puedes manejar la presión de ser el ídolo de alguien? ¿Qué te puede llevar a ser el ídolo de alguien y cómo puedes manejarlo a la larga?
Yes. After this one, can I have a very close one? Última pregunta. Can I ask you something? She is with you, right? Okay. She's your friend? Sister, okay. Look at her. She is already a reason to be the best, and she already knows that you are a brother, you are a strength, you are a pillar for her life, you know? So you don't have to think too much in the deep. You have to look more around yourself at the things and the people that matter, you know? And from that, you grow everything. You try to be there for them. You have to make and cut some time from yourself for them, you know? Because that's what you do. I can feel it. You have a big heart. I can feel that. But I can also feel the frustration because you want more. But don't forget, the more you want, the more you forget what are the important things around you, you know? You can have millions of followers on YouTube, but at the end of the day, you might be alone in your life. You might make movies in Hollywood, but you might be alone in your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's why, for me, hold on to her, hold on to the people that are loving you and you love most around you, on your sphere. Take this strength and motivation. Create your own shonen anime. Because Midoriya didn't become All Might in one episode, okay? I hope this helps you a little bit because I didn't want to get too deep, you know? But it's always look around you because sometimes you have so many reasons to smile more than to be sad or to be frustrated, you know? And love yourself a bit more. It's okay, I know you already do more. You got this, I believe in you. Thanks, see you.
Hay que aferrarnos a las personas que nos quieren, a las personas que están cerca de nosotros, porque son la motivación que tenemos al final. Tú puedes tener millones de seguidores, puedes ser muy famoso, puedes ser una estrella de Hollywood, pero al final lo que nos mantiene a todos son las personas que creen en nosotros, empezando por nosotros mismos y ya sean nuestros hermanos, padres, familiares. Aférrate a eso y siempre trata de crear tu propio camino, ser protagonista de tu propio anime.
There you go. And you're a protagonist of my own anime as well. I wouldn't have this anime without you guys. So thank you so much again for this panel conference. Charlas. No, is that it? Okay, charlas. No, is it? Like talk? Okay, talk. Thank you so much for sharing your time and don't forget something very important. Today, as a last thing I want to tell you is that time is the most precious thing we have. Okay? Use it in the best way and dedicate it to the others and be always grateful to the people that dedicate your time. This is why I thank you by heart, todo mi alma y corazón, for your time, for el tiempo, obrigado. And I love you guys. I didn't prepare anything for today, and I never prepare because I'm here for you, and I will always be here for you. Thank you so much. I love you, all of you.
Leon nos deja con un último mensaje. Atesoren el tiempo es lo más valioso que tenemos. Aprecien su tiempo y aprecien el tiempo que les dan las personas que los quieren. Muchas gracias por venir a este panel con Leon. Los esperamos en la mesa CA08 y muchas gracias por venir.